We have two different wheelbarrows. We have a poop and manure wheelbarrow. And yeah, you can use one wheelbarrow and wash it out all the time, but I like to use different wheelbarrows for different things. So yucky stuff goes in the poop barrow, which is black, which is the color of poop. And then I have this tan one. This is what I haul: fresh hay for animals to eat, feed bags, my milking equipment when I go out to milk every morning. And if I need a wheelbarrow when I harvest, that's what I put the food in. So I cleaned out the meat bird coop. I had to move it because I didn't move it to be portable while they were growing, which, side note, I've got to take the bottom off of there because that just makes it too difficult to move. I did keep layering fresh hay in there, and so I had to clean that out. And I've got this tarp over it because we do get so much rain. Let's see if we can see the steam coming off. Let's see. There is steam coming off of it. I don't know if you can see it in the video. That is definitely steamy. And I don't know if you guys have ever tried it, but hay and chicken manure mixed together is like, I mean, it is a dream for a hot bed, a hot compost bed. It breaks down so fast. Anything else, if you use wood chips or whatever with your chicken manure, does not break down. Although the wood chips do stay cleaner. I'm trying to catch the steam rising out of it. And that is hot. That is so warm. That's really warm. I might go get my thermometer so we can see how warm that is. Heading out here to get the thermometer real quick. I'm going to empty this rain gauge. This is how much rain we've gotten in 2 days. So, lots of rain. 2 inches of rain in 2 days. Alright. Let's go see if we've got the thermometer in this greenhouse. The only thing I have to do in the garden today really is harvest vegetables and get the last couple rows of peas planted. Don't see... Here it is. Boop. Oh, I have my Christmas present on. It is overalls from Duluth Trading. They have this neat pouch on the front that you can unzip and take off. They've got all kinds of pockets. See, I've got scissors right there. They look like they're gonna fall out, but I've been wearing them this whole time. They haven't fallen out yet. So anyway, got those couple of things to do in the garden, which in total is probably gonna take me a couple of hours. I was hoping an hour, but it takes me a long time to plant seeds by hand. If any of you have a seeder that you have tried on different kinds of seeds that you recommend, not one that you've heard about, not one that you've seen someone else use, but one that you use and you recommend, please put it in the comment section. I have an earthway seeder that I absolutely hate. It just dumps all my seeds out at one time, and when you have a really big garden and you're growing food for your whole family, you end up spending, I save a lot of my seeds. I still end up spending $200–300 a year just on seeds. So I don't have the money to just dump. All right. Okay, so I took the tarp back off, and this is actually a soil probe. I'm going to kind of put it sheltered down in there. Let's see what kind of temperature we're working with here. Let's see. Yeah, you can see the steam in this shot. This hot compost is going to be sterilized. It may not be completely broken down, but it will be partially broken down and completely sterilized within just a couple of weeks or even just a few days. And that's great. Woo, I just breathed in some of that coming off of there. Mighty strong. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new row right here. I'll put down some feed bags, some paper feed bags and or cardboard, and I'll make a new row. So right now it's still kind of climbing a little bit. Steam is fogging up my lens, but it looks like we're at 110. So in order to sterilize this pile, it's got to get up to 165. And the temperature's climbing just a little bit as I've got this in there, but it will continue to heat up over the next few days. The secret to a hot pile is size and components. So for size, you want it to be at least 3 by 3 by 3. So imagine a box. Every dimension of that box needs to be at least 3 feet or greater. This amount of mass allows the heat to build up to a point where you can have a hot pile. If you have a tiny pile with too much carbon in it, it just is not going to heat up. All right, so I'm going to tell y'all what I have planned today, and I doubt I get all of it done. So for today, look how pretty that dill is. It's so pretty. For today, I plan to mostly work in the kitchen after I get done in the garden. I'm making cheese. It's actually probably ready for me to cut the curds now. I am going to make a batch of yogurt. I've got to label all the jars that I have made while I've been on vacation. I've made a batch of blueberry jam. I've made multiple batches of bone broth. I've canned chicken. So I've got to get all of that labeled. I'm going to can one more batch of bone broth, which has been cooking for 3 days. It's ready today. And gosh, I just have a lot to do. So hopefully I can get it all done. If I don't see you again before 2019, I hope you have a wonderful new year. Don't forget to have fun. See you later.